Okay, so I just got done swimming because I practice what I preach, and I want to share the most common um, body alignment error that I see swimmers making when I'm coaching swimming, I'm coaching on deck or giving some lessons or whatever. Alignment is super important in the water when you're swimming, and it's a lot because what we're trying to do to swim faster without giving more effort is to reduce drag. And so the water is not very forgiving if we are not streamlined or our body position is off, our alignment is off. The water will penalize you a lot for that. And so alignment is key. And a key to improving alignment is your head position. So your body will follow your head. Commonly when you get tired or fatigued, like toward the end of a set or whatever, what I see people start doing is they're moving their head around. And you can see that even as I'm moving my head around here, my whole body is following along with it, right? Like it, anytime we move our head, there will be repercussions throughout the rest of your body. The most common fault I see is that swimmers will lift their head up like as they're swimming. So what we want with your head, remember this rule: no lifting, no tilting, no tucking your head. You want your head to be as still and neutral as you can make it. And I'll show you about how we're going to do it when we're breathing in just a minute. But the distance, so as far as neutral goes, the distance between your chin and your chest all the time when you're swimming, you want it to be about the length of like my fingertips, or like this chin to chest ratio here. You want it to be about like that. And so even as you're taking your swim strokes, this distance between my chin and my chest is not moving, right? And what people will commonly do is they're lifting their head up, maybe they're trying to look ahead of them in sight, and so then like this distance comes up. What happens when you lift up your head or your chin is that your lower body will start to sink down. Your legs will sink, and then it feels like you're swimming uphill. And so if that is the cue that helps you, if you just think about, okay, here's the distance between my chin and my chest, and I want it to stay the same all the time, right? So I'm taking my stroke and my head is just staying still and neutral while my body is able to rotate. Notice, so my torso is still able to rotate, but my head is not moving. Now, how do you breathe? You say, perfect, good question. When we breathe, we're still gonna maintain this distance between chin and chest, and we're just gonna turn our head with our torso as the torso is rotating. So as I'm swimming here, if I'm breathing to the right, as I put my left hand in and my torso is moving to the right, my head is able to turn with it, and now I have this pocket of air here, and then I can come back straight to my swim stroke. So I can turn my head, turn my face, to get air in without necessarily lifting my chin way up. When you lift your chin, again, that makes your legs sink. It is possible, it's less common, but it's possible, and I've seen it before, that people will take that cue to like keep your head down too far, and then they'll tuck their chin this way. And if you tuck your chin too far and it's down here, then when you go to breathe, you'll really throw your body position off, and you'll feel yourself like wiggling through the water. So just keep that in mind. It's not common, but it happens. People will take it too far. So you're not tucking your chin, you're just keeping your head as still and neutral as you can with this distance between chin and chest staying the same throughout. Notice then, like pay attention to this while you're swimming. When you can manage to keep your head as still and neutral as you can, your alignment will be better, your times will be faster, and you'll likely feel smoother while you're swimming.